Good morning guys and welcome to the channel. Today another video DIY how to replace the spark plugs and ignition coils on your BMW. In my case BMW 650iX, but this installation or actually replacement goes for any vehicle that has N63 and N63TU engine. You're gonna need 8 ignition coils and of course 8 spark plugs. I went with the Bosch. Let me dig the part number for you if I can. I have no idea what the part number is, but you guys can read. This might help, this might not. Bosch ignition coils, Bosch spark plugs. So we're gonna go OEM this time. We're gonna go bougie. Anyway, of course I never did it. I never did any work on this car that I didn't share with you guys. So it should be relatively easy. A lot of stupid plastic to be removed, but besides that, shouldn't be that bad, according to people smarter than me. But anyway, I will have you guys step by step with me, replacing that, taking all this plastic intakes and air filter, all kinds of crap needs to go out, but shouldn't be that bad. The first thing we need to do, take a plastic cover off, and he is a snap-on thing. Watch your lines. When you take your cover off, watch these lines right here, because this sucker sometimes snags on. Next thing, you need to disconnect the two sensors on the side. This one has a little tab that you gotta like stick your nail in it and pull it, and then pull the whole sensor out. So that's an easy one. The second one, for some unknown reason, has a little tab on the bottom, which does not make much sense. And for that one I'm gonna need 2 hands, so I'll get back to you in a sec. Alright, wasn't that bad. Still doesn't make a sense. What you need to do, that's the tab, stick a screwdriver right here, push it down, and then pull the sensor out. Well, actually plug, because this is the sensor. Why they put this one on the bottom instead of the top like the other one, no clue. To remove these, you're gonna need a size 6 or a flat screwdriver. You don't have to remove it completely, just make them loose to unplug the air intake. And then to take air boxes, you have to unscrew this. This is T20. One is there and one is here. Same thing on another side. I don't know what this is. I will figure out in a minute. I don't know if I have to remove this guy too or not, but let you know. You don't have to take them completely off, just enough to release the plastic. You can see from the bottom has a little gap. Move these two little latches. Just stick a screwdriver, I would say somewhere in the bottom. Watch your cables. 2 hands would be great, but then you guys wouldn't be here with me. There you go. Now this should be coming apart. There you go. And then disconnect this air intake here on the bottom. This ignition coil, that and that. It's going to be easy, you know. Gotta move a couple cables out of the way. Let me zoom you out. Not a biggie. But check this guy out. He is somewhere deep inside of these, all these wires and all that. How I'm gonna do that, God knows. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. That would be a coil. You still gotta kind of wiggle it out. Just make sure you don't cut any cables and whatnot. And there you go. Looks nice and dry. That means no oil inside. Sounds good to me. Now we're gonna go and get our spark plugs. What I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna put a little bit anti-seize on a thread only. Just a little bit. Making sure that you thread hand only, no tools. And it's supposed to go smooth. That means you're not missing the thread. We're gonna put the ignition coil in. And in my case, I have to wiggle it to the cable. I have you guys with me because this is the most difficult one. And I know this will definitely help some of you. So when he sits correctly, it's supposed to be this like a vacuum kind of, almost like a little pop noise. And as you can hear, I don't have that one yet. There you go. I hope you guys did hear that. A little. That means it's on. And then we're gonna connect to the connector. That's the most difficult one. You might have an issue with it. Just be patient. Don't break any of the connections, cables, wires, whatever that runs all over the place. And the rest of them, as you can see, they are more open. I'm gonna show you on this one. First of all, this little cap is gonna be locked like this. You just grab it, pull it. As soon as you pull, automatically the little plug should pop out, kind of thing. The little connector, this kind of releases it. Just move it out of your way somewhere, and then sometimes you are able to just grab a coil and pull it. I'm not. All of mine are pretty embedded, so just grab some kind of little leverage. Grab it, making sure this is in up position, and just yank it up, and that's how coils pop out. So I'm gonna change all this real quickly without you guys being with me, but that's how it goes. Then you're gonna need one of these, a torque wrench, and I believe the spec says it will be 17 foot per pound. If I find 17 somewhere, so 15. It's there, and then we got 1 and 2. That would make it 17. This is the other side. Doesn't look as bad as the other. This first coil could be relatively easier to remove than the one on the other side, cover with all those cables and wires. But we will give it a shot. Alright guys, welcome back. Just a little update. So this one right here, of course, as you can see, embedded in, was a pain in the butt to take out, but that was not the main problem. I took a coil, ignition coil out, but then I could not unscrew the spark plug. Somebody did an ape job on that, and you know what happens if you break a spark plug. Couldn't take it out to the point that, you know, I moved on and changed all these, and then did a little pray and went for it, and finally I was able to turn it loose. Trust me, my heart was in my feet. But anyway, so finally got it out. I put this thing together. Everything I took off. You guys watched it. Now just reverse the whole process, and that's about it. Then I'm gonna take it for a spin and see what we got. I took a car for a spin. Car ran just perfectly. You can actually notice a difference in acceleration, and engine sounded more tuned. Pretty important to change coils and spark plugs on the BMWs after particular mileage. I found it on forums earlier. People paying $1,200, $1,500 for this job. As you could see, it's not that hard. You might struggle with those two first coils on each side, but besides that, the rest of it just goes easy. Change it yourself. Shop online for coils and plugs. Gonna cost you, I believe, between like $200 and $250 the most. I think I paid like $240. Do it yourself, save yourself $1,000 literally. That's about it. Anyway guys, that's enough of me. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Please subscribe if you like the video, the channel. More things are coming, you know that. So yeah, please be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.